All right, this is the Sons of Butcher commentary, season 1. My name is Trevor. I play Ricky. We're also here with a few other people.
This is Jay. I am the spokesman for Doug.
This is Dave, done on my play Saul on the show.
And
Quickly.
And I'm Max. I'm the freeloader of the group.
this is the first episode, but we wrote it last, second to last.
Yeah, it was never meant to be the premiere or the backstory. It's kind of rewritten in the 11th hour to be. That's why we added this extraneous crap off the top.
We needed an episode that sort of set it all up in the storylines, and so everyone immediately knew who everyone was, so that hilarity could ensue.
God bless. You guys almost done?
That's a real beard.
Yo, let's go snag some sweet sympathy ass. I'm not about to let the death of my father ruin my summer vacation.
That burp was actually overdubbed later. It wasn't on set.
Goodbye, Dad.
I'll go on record to say that I effing hate my hair like that.
This is uncensored. You can go ahead and say how you really feel.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I fucking hate my hair like that. It's retarded. I went to Super Cuts, $20, straight cut right across the board.
I hate that joke.
Which one?
Oh, well, you got that stiff one right here. I don't hate the joke, I hate the delivery. The delivery. Sorry, Jay.
Hey, I don't take any offense.
No.
I would want to kill myself.
It's my delivery I didn't like.
That limo is awesome.
It's a rare stretch Jetta.
So are we going to set up Giorgio as the big villain, but we just kind of abandoned that.
Total exposition, what he just said there. I like the way you read this all right here.
Eat the meat of Steel Town's only living
Butcher.
Giorgio Jones.
This is when I first decided.
Festival of Steel. Which is actually how you read.
Yeah,
in
it's
real life.
Close.
Doug has a speech impediment. It's part of the layers of his character.
Today, the drunken salt ice too.
I like the cross-eye there.
Digital cross-eye.
This didn't turn out the way we wanted it either here.
Yeah,
That was supposed to be like a superhero shot.
big Armageddon explosion
as we
instead
walk,
it's
and it's
Saul's legs with some fire.
I'm about 30 pounds lighter there than I am in real life now.
Look at Ricky though; he looks about 1,000 pounds.
As much as I love Club of Midgets, this place will always be a butcher shop to me.
Was there just a random pair of pants in the background there? Did you see that? I guess we can't rewind it, can we? Did you know what I'm talking about?
No,
It was just like some legs. That was weird.
Cypher shade.
this part it's too scary for Act 1.
I'm your father's lawyer.
So it takes the funny down,
Typical Act 1, 400 years of exposition.
Here's Arbo's last.
setting up everything.
Inexplicably, this is the clip that they used to promote
Yeah.
the show. Anytime that we had an interview, it was Cypher Shade giving his doom and gloom speech.
I like this joke.
That turned out really good.
Boys, as you know, your father wasn't one to be fatherly, but he really wanted the shop and Butcher name to live on.
That was a random head too. I don't know where that got farmed from. I like this too. The silence thing worked.
Seriously.
I sort of like when he walks away there. That was funny.
Cypress is played by Ron Pardo, who does a million voices.
He's also the announcer on Saturday Night Live.
Dad gave Mama.
Oh, yeah, that's Don.
I like how the pearl necklace just didn't change form there. It was like it's like metal.
Disturbing little part there.
Yeah, those are your little Davisms.
Yeah, well,
That one flew for me. The second one was terrifying. Where you killed your wife on your wedding day.
not necessarily my wife.
Oh, you.
Could have been random people.
This is actually a solo played by me. That's why it's so effing good.
You like the circumcision baby joke?
Yeah, I do. I still like it.
How'd y'all do that?
Look at me, I'm just like mugging. Too much.
Guess I'm just a goddamn
That lip sync was off.
Fox is like a Luigi board.
Luigi
Oh,
board.
wait. Some of the worst delivery of season 1 or 2 coming up on my part. Watch. I like the voice there. Bill added that, right?
Yeah.
Sound
Our
man.
sound guy
Came
did
up
it
with all that.
posthumously of us.
That's not what his ghostly voice is saying. He's telling us that it's time we take our place.
Breathe,
amongst the
Dave.
great butchers
Breathe.
of butchers.
I love how the faces look like shit.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Worst delivery ever. Ready? Right now. Watch. Watch.
We'll miss you, dogs. Y'all been like a...
Yeah. Don't let the ass.
Phone that one in.
We're gonna like start the grand reopening of the shop by selling Dad's groceries.
Suddenly the butcher block is now cooler.
Should we be talking about like effects or like who works on the show? No, actually, we don't. I'm not worried about it. Not at all. They know they worked on it. They got paid. It's good enough.
I'll get the ball gag.
Another disturbing joke.
With the stupid contest.
Coming up too.
This is the worst joke, I think, of the season. On my vote, anyway.
And start...
Oh yeah.
I was...
Yeah.
I hated it when we first wrote it, and now I hate it even more. Seeing it like...
Yeah, when you get fans on the website asking, what the
Why?
hell does that mean?
No.
Here it is.
Okay.
Because Ricky said deal, and then Saul does that. Oh god. Hilarious.
Lucky Butcher stains the history of Steel Town. Saul.
I thought you were gonna say hook, line,
Those
and sinker.
amps are
So, Ricky's so...
amazing. I've seen amps like that.
I liked this part with all the screaming in the background and stuff.
In retrospect, this song should have had drums and bass because
We would do
cares?
that now, yeah.
there's no one else playing. But who
Yeah, it's a little cooler with the full...
who gives a shit?
And his amazing pan flute.
I like Brad. The
Yeah,
band
Brad.
for this.
Local acts are
I always liked the pan flute. There used to be a joke about
buddy.
Yeah, Brad was doing cocaine or something.
off a
Yeah,
hooker's
snorting
vocals.
coke off it.
Ass.
We need to hire hookers.
This part here is totally random.
That
here.
made that joke funnier though.
This next thing with the head,
Yeah,
we should
that's
explain this. We tried to make a running gag every episode that the shop window gets broken. And it was like, this episode will have the woman's head pop off and break it, not knowing that
But at
that's,
the, yeah, at the
this would
time,
air
this
for,
is, you notice the logo's not even on the shop.
it was on the shop. And also, we didn't remember that this was going to air first.
Yeah.
It's like, that's totally weird. It's like, what just
We've
happened?
never set up that idea, so it's just
At all.
So the Ferris wheel isn't rolling in the background there.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
That's a painted backdrop, actually, at CBC.
Cowboy. This booth has a reservation.
The big reveal, yeah, we've already seen
Yeah.
it at the top of the scene. Oh,
it
could it be Giorgio?
From the back, yeah, no idea.
I've got a paper. Clenched fist.
I'm blanking a lot here.
So back up.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Blink. I like your delivery here, Jay. Like the little animation they do in the hand there, it's good.
All right, here we go.
Introduction of one of our greatest characters.
Well, I am looking for paying work. Can you hook a brother up?
I have an opening if you...
I like Jonky in this episode.
Yes.
He's the best in this episode.
He was a big hit amongst all the people who watched this that I knew.
He's a real guy in Montreal, Jean-Guy.
Yep, based on a real strip club,
Barker.
When we first met him, he said to us, "Nipples, cracks, and naked backs." So we followed him.
Yeah, you can't.
Jean-Guy is played by
Pete Cunha.
Cunha. I always want to call him Jeff Cunha because Trevor and I went to school with Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
That's why I always call Pete Jeff. Sorry,
Well,
Pete.
Pete was Uncle Vince on 102.1's Uncle Vince.
Wait, who was he?
Didn't that Jean-Guy guy also say, we got Jessica Simpson, they got Homer Simpson? And
Yeah.
And what else? They got nuts. We got what was the one?
They got the nuts. We got the sluts.
Yeah.
More contact than American football actually made it into
Yeah,
the show, too.
true.
Taken right from Junkies.
Over to your proper area, I'll let you continue to sell
That's
your
Fenton. Probably no one knows his name, but his name is Fenton.
Yeah.
He's played by Jeff
First name
Cunha.
Bram. No one knows that either.
Bram.
Including me, actually.
That's supposed to be a pot leaf. That's supposed to be a pot leaf.
Le Grotesque is actually based on a ride my friend went on called Le Grotesque. He said it terrified him.
Really?
Yeah.
But this bitch better scare
You got some jam on your lip there. Something.
Scary as a peeled grape.
Still like that.
That came from the
That's from
Monsters.
My grandma used to play a game called Get Out Your Nuts. No.
And then Trevor and Jay went into Children's Aid Society. They went into protective custody after that one.
Where we closed our eyes and felt things, and she would tell us what they were.
Sounds even better.
You sure this was with your grandpa?
That's a peeled grape, son.
Sure it is. This is great.
Yeah.
This was ad-libbed on set, right, Trevor?
Yeah,
Because that happened to me every day on
This
set.
happened while we were shooting this, then you just put it right in.
That was a big hit amongst my guitar-playing friends. My guitars with holes in them playing friends. I like that with the screams, too.
That was a.
I can't wait to hear We're just for the record, we're watching the censored version, so that sounded like shit. See, Doug, we found
a little ADR, just in case we didn't know.
Doug, it is time for your right.
Ron Pardo again with the voice there, right?
Jay,
Yep.
you should back up a bit.
I can't get any further.
That's good.
Am I right on loudness?
Yeah.
Trevor's our sound man today.
Yeah, we're out.
Yeah,
Total
we fucking blew the level like 8 times we laughed. I'm just hoping Roberto can compress it or something. We're fucked.
If it's distorted, it's distorted.
Just cut the laughs out. So it's just awkward pauses. And my grandma said, touch me.
Pause. Uncomfortable silence. Resume.
Isn't that a shower curtain?
Yeah, that is
a shower
actually.
curtain on your head.
We were like, this. No one's gonna buy it. It's an African headdress. It's got hearts on it. No.
It looks like a Wonder Bread bag.
Get the hell out of here. Seriously, we're sick of you shit.
Yeah, we're doing the audio ourselves, so if it sounds.
Yeah.
But that's what we said. We did everything in season 1 kind of. By the seat of our
Wrong.
pants.
Crappy.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't want to say wrong. I was trying to say seat of our pants.
Well, when we're talking, it's fine, but when we laugh, it fucking blows out. I just got Pro Tools today.
Literally today.
That was supposed to be Dinky Stinky, but we couldn't say Dinky and imply that he would actually be getting his dink in something that would be stinky.
Wow, there's no commercials, eh?
Just
actually Al's voice.
Listen to Al's voice.
Word up, homie dog. What's the lineup for?
See, that's the voice. That's the guy. That's Pete Cunha.
Is that Pete doing that?
Yeah.
We
changed.
Filled in.
What's Kareem's last name?
Lambie.
Lambie.
This is ad-libbed as well, I think.
Oh, that was a good opportunity to say we couldn't have any signs in the show because we do it in French and English. So he's at a booth that's just blank across the top.
I'm sure at one point it said Skull's booth, and then we erased
Shouldn't
it.
be coughing.
Again, backdrop, no sign anywhere.
Also, who would do the song now would have drums and stuff. We've sort of got past that.
Yeah, the
This song made
Rick's playing with the guitars.
This song made onto the album by the skin of its panoose.
New word for y'all. Except for USOB 4 members.
I think my voice in season 1 is complete shit, as you just heard.
I love the third act of this episode. I think it turned out. We are now in the third act, by the way. After
Is it the third act already?
Yeah.
Shit.
Stay strong.
Where Saul first walked up to the line there, that's where the third act started. I think the third act worked really well in this one.
There's the booth without a sign.
Saul's head's fucking big there.
Saul's head usually sounds. It usually
There's one of those
sounds.
random background-
It usually is bigger than the other members' heads. In real life and in the
When the
cartoon.
last time you'll end up seeing those random
Hey,
background
for
people?
the record, this is Fuck the Shit, and the initial title of Fuck the Shit was Rock Enema. Until we realized how impractical that is for a song called Fuck the Shit.
We actually called it Cheryl's Choice, too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it was
Cheryl's
Cheryl's choice. Yeah, it was about abortion.
Yeah.
Same lyrics though.
Festival, I'm gonna have to ask.
He's got kind of a gun.
Thanks for understanding, buddy.
Dude, that's a kung fu punch to my heart.
Ha ha! That was a shot.
Shart
Yeah.
is when you fart and shit at the same time.
Yeah. It was
of
also
shit.
our way of not saying shit. Hey, listen to how many fucking porta potties there must have been. They're falling for the entire scene.
But they're still right side up there. On the right.
Oh no, there's a big line of them.
Give me that. You think you can just take a piss on the family?
Trying to
First use of, yeah.
I yell a lot on the show, by the way, too.
That was our tribute to Pam.
Probably one of the grossest things we've done, the corn-laden shit.
Yeah.
Corn laden.
You drew it.
I know.
Jay draws all the stuff on the show.
Yeah, so if anything
Characters.
sucks, you can blame me.
Corn. Everyone would have had to shit corn in order for there to be that much corny shit.
Don't we all?
Like there was no Kleenexes with blood or anything.
By the way, all the sidetrack like Kleenexes.
There's another ghostly voice of Dad there.
Prussian warfare.
Which we've now just gone right into him talking.
Mop the floor with your asshole.
There's no one in the background anymore.
No. Steelfest is vacant.
This is the first song we ever wrote for Sons of Butcher.
In the year 2000?
Year 2001. We were in California taping horses.
It's true.
Yep, like bags.
Videotaping.
Like bags of douche. Yeah.
Trevor and I were there for our co-op
Yeah.
for school.
If you notice, these animals are actually from Hunting the Legend.
Big ups to Vid. Big ups to Vid and Little Viddy. They're out there.
That was supposed to be
On his penis.
actual
on
penis,
my
but-
dick. But,
This is a karaoke
I like
booth.
this
We
part.
weren't allowed to do that, yeah.
Look at this. It's just so funny to me.
Except that our legs don't move, that kind of sucks.
So, how did Ligadovsk make you feel?
I like our slap fight coming up here too, which was ad-libbed and was we were just screwing around, I think. And
Yeah.
it got used. I
more beer?
First one to scream, lose it.
think it's in all in the freezer. Yeah, this turned out good.
This is great.
This turned out well, rather.
We brought that back, season 2.
Quit the shop to be a carny.
This is another scene that was way longer. There was like Jean-Guy and Ricky exchange. It all got cut.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
cut
we're
all that.
usually about. How long are we on these episodes?
4 minutes
Cutting the hell
over.
out of them. Cut the ass right out of them usually.
We had no idea how long to write the script.
This is we've never written anything. These are like the very first. This is the last thing I wrote for the season, though, right?
Yes.
Third thing.
Yeah.
Which then became the backstory.
This is a good concept. They should do this in real life somewhere.
Yeah, hot box
A
of
whole bunch of
haunted house.
marijuana.
Marijuana.
Now, the logistics of all three of us going into Doug's flashback is moot.
Also, Doug was
Featuring a 5-legged lion.
first episode ever. Doug's having Africa flashbacks, not explaining that he grew up there or anything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we didn't really go into Doug's backstory very much.
Well, we expected you to
Explain
fill
it
the
very
gaps yourselves by going online and researching.
yeah, it's all on the website.
We'll go to the website and read all about it. I'm a yarp.
This bongo track is actually we did ourselves
Without bongos.
without bongos on a drum machine. Doug caught on fire there.
Doing a authentic dance.
My mouth is all pasty.
And now
These guys don't
that
taste.
it's like it gets scary there, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
It's supposed to zoom out and reveal
I
the
always like
place
that
on fire.
Jean-Guy comes out of the coffin and then goes back in.
Background pop twice there too. Did you ever notice
There's
that?
nowhere to go.
I did just now.
Look how small my waist is.
You know what? I don't think anyone's ever gotten that joke. Where's the roof?
no, because
No one ever
yeah.
laughs. They're like, yeah, where is the roof?
If they could just find it, they'll get out.
They probably meant like, where's the ladder to the roof?
See that?
That was a Scream to commercial, which
Yeah.
we featured heavily in season 1.
Yeah.
Piss streams we also featured heavily.
Yeah.
And in season 2, actually.
Probably the most pissed things in any cartoon.
Doug had no penis there. It was just coming out of his hand in the stream. There also, your pants were pulled down.
Yeah.
You were peeing through your pants.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit.
Ricky doesn't say fat as much anymore.
No, that's a season 1ism, but to be brought back. Now yeah.
We're supposed to be stoned here. I think it worked.
I remember this taking a long time on set.
Now
Smoke
I said
pops like crazy.
I said we're tooked, but you'd never know it because that's not a word.
No, it's not.
Tuked.
A friend of ours actually said that once when he was
Yeah.
tooked.
And that friend was you.
Yeah, Jay, when you said that, man, it was hilarious, man. Oh, man.
Do what?
The meat's now cooked
Big feet.
inexplicably.
Was that Monster
Feet,
the movie?
Yeah.
Big Feet, the
Monster Foot. No, Monster Foot.
Yeah, that's
Monster?
I don't think it's
Dinosaur
Monster
Foot.
Dinosaur
Dinosaur
Foot, the
Foot.
movie. Oh, yeah.
Monster Foot.
Dinosaur foot?
It's been a long time.
The cooler was actually supposed to be shaped as a foot.
The first wheel isn't turning there either. At this point, we've
I
given
told
up on
you
it
it's a
ever
painted
turning.
backdrop at CBC.
Yeah.
Now, we should talk about this. Now, I thought every kid, when they were pissing on the seat when they were a kid, that your mom put like ice cubes or Cheerios in the toilet bowl and they would give you something to aim for.
That's a foreign
But I brought it
subject.
to this table and I put it in this episode and no one had ever heard of it. So
I never
think-
heard of it.
I never heard of it.
I heard cigarette butts. That's what I heard.
Okay, so
Thinking
it wasn't-
cigarette butts.
That was your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would get cigarette butts put out on me when I did that. I'm just kidding. My parents are lovely people.
You guys hot?
I'm boiling.
Christ.
It's about 500 degrees.
I feel like I'm
Seriously, my
sticking to-
parents are lovely people. It sounds sarcastic, but I'm not being sarcastic.
Now,
I love my mom
is-
and dad. Don't get me wrong.
This is a song
was
Cherry
joking.
Thief from our album, Cherry Thief. We had to change the lyrics because we thought stealing cherries and drinking
Beer
beers weren't really like reflective of a 17-year-old.
Yeah, junky deep throats of burning meat sauces.
So we changed it. Changed
But
to
you know, you
burger.
can only say burger thief or
Burger
fine.
Thief. I hate it.
You'll notice too in Saul's wig, it has a nice little curl to it, Chad Kruger style. It's because it never was washed or combed for the entire 2.5 months we shot. The 3 months we shot the show.
This would be the.
So this is the 12th.
Is this the last episode?
Yeah, this is
ever?
like the 13th week of shooting.
No, this is 12.
12th. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like week
We did
13
Rocket
of the
last.
entire.
If we're gonna do
yeah.
more of these, we need a fan. See, now Doug is getting rammed in the ass.
No.
No, he made him a pearl necklace.
Now is that Carlos?
Yes.
Do we know him on his
Carlos?
chest?
Yeah.
The Carlos, or is that just a
That was
Carlos?
they're married.
In prison, I guess.
Bling.
See, the whole episode was a flashback.
Look at the shoes on Saul. That's
Yeah,
bizarre.
they were bizarre.
Those were my alley-oop legs.
That
Where
had
my
a
legs
ton
went
of
straight into
tumble.
my boots. Yeah,
I've seen that shot many times.
This shot has been used.
everywhere,
Death.
man, everywhere.
This song here, we played at Teletoon at a business meeting where they wanted us to come in and talk about our show, just to inform everyone. So we showed up in full spandex like fat idiots and rocked it out acoustically, which sounded like shit, but it was cool.
The only part of that story that isn't true is that they didn't want us there. They didn't ask us to come in.
No.
We just went.
People thought we were there for,
They thought we were catering.
they thought we were the boys they ordered.
Lego couch.
Now I remember trying to find an ending to this and wanting to kill myself, and then I think it was Max that said, "Let's just write a song. This sums up everything."
Yeah,
and
that
it was
became
just
a-
fill in all the gaps that you put us in this episode, and it works.
We do
I
that
love
all the
this
time
ending
now.
with the meat. When the meat comes down, that was totally the animation company Smiley Guy. Someone added that. Whatever animator did that could work.
Here's our outtakes from the General Order Butchery
Yeah, it was
competition
too long, so we thought we'd use them
montage.
here.
Gravitron, who hasn't done that? Except that it's not.
Who hasn't done that?
Yeah. It's not sized right.